How to start making passive income on social media in 2024. If that is something you want to do, no matter if you're an existing business owner who's looking to add another source of income that is mostly passive in nature, along with whatever operations you're running, along with coaching calls or maybe group programs, anything and everything. Or if you're not in this category, but you're in a complete beginner stage wherein you want to set up an online business for yourself, but you want it to be more passive in nature, and that too a complete legit way of doing things. No matter which one of these categories are you from, if you want to set up an income stream that is mostly passive in 2024, then that's what exactly you're going to get a roadmap today for. And I'm so excited to share all my strategies, all my experiments over the last 3 years in this domain. And now that I've been able to successfully figure it out and I've been running it consistently for more than a year, I'd be happy to share it all with you. So welcome inside and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Tejal Chopra and I am going to give you the exact steps you need to take to set up an almost passive source of income for 2024. Let's go. So before I head on in the direction of what I'm going to share with you, I want you to know what passive income is, because I know some of you watching here would not know the exact definition, and there isn't an exact definition. You just need to understand this, that if there is a source of income that does not need your involvement actively 24/7 in order to generate results or generate income, that becomes a passive source of income or passive stream of income. And why am I saying almost passive in this video is because I'm going to share with you a way of doing this, a way of bringing money consistently, which doesn't need you to be working 100% actively all the time 24/7. It actually takes 80% of upfront work, which you do one time to set this machine up that we're going to talk about, and then the remaining 20% is like you work less than 2 to 3 hours a week, which is less than an hour a day, in order to just keep this well-oiled machine going on. And gradually you can even do it without your 2 to 3 hours a week. So that's the reason I'm calling it an almost passive income source. You'll know that better when I share later with you in this video. So from the two categories I shared with you, I myself am from the first category. That is, I did not start with a passive income stream. I started freelancing, gradually built up an agency, then started coaching, consulting, taking 101 strategy sessions, and also running active coaching groups. So while I was doing all of that, I wanted to add another source of income that was mostly passive in nature or completely passive in nature, and which led me to actually running hundreds of experiments over the 3 years that I started setting up this income stream. And after experimenting with hundreds of things and more than 10 products in the last 3 years, I know exactly what works and what doesn't when it comes to making money online in a more hands-free, passive way. And today, firstly, I'm going to share that way with you, which is creating and selling your own profitable digital products. Drum rolls, because that is what is so effective and so amazing, like literally blows your mind with what is possible in terms of creating your own digital products. Why do I say your own? Is because these are your products. Like if I create a product, I sell it out there, that is my product. So 100% of profits go over to me. Whereas if I take a product from a producer and possibly a wholesaler or a retailer, I have 2-3 layers involved in it, and hence when I sell the product to someone, I only get a percentage piece of it. So I am going to help you learn how can you create your own products so that you get 100% profit from every sale in your pocket and build this as a legit online passive income stream for your own self. Excited? Well, I am super excited to share everything that I know with you in the form of a step-by-step, simple to execute roadmap, and I cannot wait to get started. Now I know the next thing in your mind is, what the hell is a digital product? So like I am holding this particular diary, this is a physical product. It's something I can hold in my hand. A digital product is something that is created online, is sold online, and delivered online. You can think in terms of templates, masterclasses, ebooks, strategy guides, challenges, courses, and whatnot. Like all of these are different kind of products that are created using your laptop or your phone and the internet are sold online and are also delivered online. You don't have to actually ship the product to any person manually. Like if I create a physical product like this diary and I sell it, then I will have to ship this product, which also involves a lot of execution, operation, and logistics. Also, not to mention production costs. But if I sell an e-book or an e-diary or an e-journal, then in that case, the production is all mine. If I'm taking help from an expert, I can add it as a one-time cost. But if I'm not, I'm doing it by myself, then even all of that is me. And it doesn't take you any money, or mostly like barely any money, to deliver that product online. And that is also only when you make a sale. So there is like literally no risk involved in giving your all in order to create, set up and start selling your first ever digital product. The best part about digital products is that they can be out there selling and being delivered and helping your audience, helping your clients, even when you're catching on a Netflix series or taking a walk or taking a bath or going out for shopping or grabbing your favorite coffee or just simply sitting and reading in peace. And my favorite kind is actually sleeping. When I sleep at night or take midday naps, I get amazing sales, and it still blows my mind every day when such notifications like you see on the screen pop up for me. And when I go and check my email inbox, I'm literally spellbound. Like, how is this possible? How have I been able to set this up for myself? To answer your how, luckily I'm going to do it today itself. So let's start with step 1. So start by picking up a product that is something you're extremely passionate about or you have an expertise in. It's important that that drives you, because you're going to choose a domain. Like you're going to choose something that interests you and you're good at, like cooking, baking, music, art, marketing, graphic design, other forms of design, fashion design, etc. So on and so forth. You'll be picking a category and then choosing a product in that category which you're going to sell for the next few months and maybe years to come, because that's how digital products work. And the second thing you need to consider when you choose this topic for your digital product is whether people want it or not. Does your ideal audience actually want a solution to this particular problem that they are facing via your product? If not, then it's not something people are going to buy, so it's not extremely profitable. So when you have a domain, whether that's cooking, baking, design, marketing, money, finance, anything, you ensure you pick a problem that people want truly a solution for, and that solution you package via your digital product. That is your very simple, very easy to execute step 1. Next up, you package all of that knowledge, all of that skills that you have, all of that skill set into an easily digestible and usable product, basically in a format that your audience would love to consume and it will be easy for them to consume and implement. So it could be a template. If you have created templates that you use on a daily basis that work well for you, you can just package it up and share that template as a digital product. It could be a mini course, it could be an ebook, PDF guide, tutorials, masterclasses, challenges. Again, you can even do audio guides. Just think of it from the perspective of what is going to be the most helpful way in order to deliver the solution to your audience. Like if I have something that I need people to go back and forth on, such that it's a worksheet or an editable workbook, it makes sense that that is what I deliver that product in. An audiobook for something that a worksheet is more suitable for would not make sense. But if it's something that I want people to listen to while they're doing anything, it could be affirmations, manifestations, maybe a fiction book, maybe something else, then that I can easily convert into audio. Podcasts, I can easily convert and give them a series of those helpful podcasts on a particular topic, right? So based on what is going to be most helpful for your audience, most easily digestible, and at the same time super valuable, you choose the way in which you want to package up your product. That is step 2. The next step is actually to set up the back end of it. Now the back end involves that you have a product that you've created based on your knowledge, expertise, and the format in which it is going to be extremely helpful for your audience. The next step is now to actually set up a system such that when someone pays you the money comes to your bank account and the product is auto delivered to them, so that you don't have to worry that if a sale is coming at 10 p.m. and I'm not available at 10 p.m., then the product will not be delivered till the next day. We set up systems in a way that the product is instantly delivered and the customer experience is not at all hindered. Rather, you get the payment, they get the product, and the transaction happens in a very simple, seamless way. Some of the platforms you can use for the same are Instamojo, Razorpay, Stripe, PayPal. Of course, it depends on whether you're catering to Indian audiences or global audiences. StanStore is an amazing platform in itself, but more for global audiences. For Indian audiences, you can use Instamojo, but you can also use tools such as Graphy or Topmate, etc. Like, there are multiple tools out there. These are some which are easy to start with and don't cost you anything at all, or just take a tiny transactional piece, so that you can start your journey seamlessly, and gradually you can make a shift to more complex tools and systems once you start making money, because you don't need any complexity to make your first 1 lakh 2 lakh month at all. Like, been there, done that. That's the reason I'm sharing that with you. Now, moving on to the next step, which is, once you have all of these things ready, you start utilizing your social media platforms to actually generate a buzz about your product, to actually generate traffic to your product pages. You will create content around the problem your product is solving, and when people come in because they want to solve that problem, you give them a hint and then you tie it to your solution, which is your product. Have them take an action, have them go to the page, have them choose the product, and welcome them inside. So that's how it's done. And some of the ways in which you can actually fast track this or get more traction for sales is to showcase the behind the scenes as you build the product out, or to add sneak peeks here and there, or testimonials work amazingly well. Even sometimes giving limited time discounts is super helpful in order to urge people to take that decision to sign up and come on inside. Specifically when you're launching things for the first time, it gets people in the door, it gets you the first few testimonials, which you can then use to get more people to buy, to get more testimonials, to help even more people. So that is how the system really functions. So those are the very simple steps you need to take. But before I move on with this, I want you to know that no, this is not something that is an overnight kind of scheme, that today you're going to do this and tomorrow this is going to happen. It will take some time. It will take patience and consistency on your end to create a really good product. It's not hard. It just needs work. It just needs effort in the initial go, because you will have some back and forth to figure out where is the sweet spot with your audience in terms of the product, the delivery, that is the kind of product you have created, the pricing, and so on and so forth. Sometimes the only thing that needs a slight change is the name or the headline on the page that you're selling it, or maybe you're selling it for a too high price point or a too low price point, and sometimes switching things there helps. It does take effort, does take time to set things up in the first go. That is the 80% of the work that we were talking about, which needs to be done upfront. So promise me, when you start doing this, you won't give up. You would be patient, you would be consistent, because once you are able to figure this out, what is beyond this step is insane. The ball starts rolling in and it really compounds, like your income really compounds, because once you know what is it people are interested in purchasing and people have started buying it with a limited audience, then you'll just be focusing on getting new and more people who are right for the product to the product, and the rest of the machine is set up such that they will be selling on autopilot. So that is truly possible, provided you don't give up in the first phase of setting this up real nice and doing a lot of back and forths if needed in order to make sure your product is a hit. Now, if you're ready to dive in and start your passive income journey today itself, that's right, no delay, start today. If you're ready to start today, if you're ready to start seeing those sales notifications come in your inbox, just like I see those in my inbox, that too in the next 30 days, then I have taken it a step further and simplified everything for you. I've put together a 15-step action plan, a 15-step implementable kit called the Passive Income Kit, for you to exactly know what to do as a step 1, step 2, step 3, all the way till step 15, wherein you launch your product, get it out there, and start getting sales. And no, we just don't talk about creating a profitable product. You have tests involved in order to check whether the profitability is high and people are willing to buy. Then we have naming, pricing, packaging, delivering the product in a seamless fashion, and also how do you use your content to generate and bring more new eyeballs, that is more new traffic to your product. So all of that is packaged in this very simple to execute, because we've given you the exact steps. And if you are really serious about setting up your own digital product business, not just in 2024, but right now at this moment, if you start in the next 30 days, you'll be steps ahead and possibly already started to make certain sales. If that is you and you want to fast track your journey, that is not have a lot of trial and error that I had to do, and actually learn my step-by-step process that is proven, all you need to do is just check out the link that I've added in the description and the comment. It will take you to the page where all the details about the passive income kit are hosted. You can go through everything. If this calls out to you, if this is something you want to execute this year, such that the next January you are not at the same place you're today, rather than that you're steps ahead and already making your dream monthly income, whatever that goal is, then you can choose to join us inside, and I would love to support you. I have already helped 300 plus people inside the passive income kit in both those categories of starting from scratch as well as existing business owners. So no matter what category you're in, you can do this provided you're ready to commit and give your 100%. If that's you, go to the description, click on the link there. I would love to see you inside. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love to know your thoughts in the comments section. Let me know what would you like for me to go deeper on. If there is anything as such in this video that you would like me to elaborate on, I would love to do that. Drop it to me in the comments section. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and make sure to subscribe to the channel in case you'd like to know more about my journey of running an online business, the behind the scenes, the failures, the successes, basically everything all about it. Hit the subscribe button, and I would see you in the next video.